Writing: The YF-23 Black Widow II is one of the most fascinating aircraft ever created in the history of military aviation. Even though it never entered full production, many aviation experts and enthusiasts still consider it one of the most advanced fighter aircraft designs ever built. Its sleek appearance, futuristic shape, and remarkable performance capabilities have given it an almost legendary status. More than 3 decades after its first flight, the YF-23 continues to inspire discussions about what might have been if the United States Air Force had chosen a different path for its next-generation fighter program. The story begins during the final years of the Cold War. Throughout the 1970s and 1980s, the United States closely monitored advances in Soviet military aviation. New Soviet fighters such as the MiG-29 and Su-27 demonstrated impressive capabilities and raised concerns among American defense planners. The U.S. Air Force realized that maintaining air superiority in the future would require a revolutionary aircraft rather than an incremental improvement over existing fighters. This need led to the Advanced Tactical Fighter Program, commonly known as ATF. The objective was ambitious. The Air Force wanted a fighter capable of dominating the skies well into the 21st century. The aircraft needed advanced stealth technology, supercruise capability, exceptional maneuverability, advanced avionics, and superior combat effectiveness. Several aerospace companies competed for the contract, but eventually 2 teams were selected to build prototype aircraft. One team consisted of Lockheed, Boeing, and General Dynamics, which produced the YF-22. The other team consisted of Northrop and McDonnell Douglas, which created the YF-23. When the YF-23 was first revealed to the public, it looked unlike anything that had flown before. Its design appeared to come straight from a science fiction movie. Instead of relying on traditional fighter aircraft shapes, engineers developed a highly distinctive configuration that prioritized stealth and aerodynamic efficiency. The aircraft featured a large diamond-shaped wing blended smoothly into the fuselage. Its V-shaped tail surfaces gave it a unique appearance that immediately separated it from other military aircraft. One of the most impressive aspects of the YF-23 was its stealth design. During the late 20th century, stealth technology became a major focus of American military development. The success of aircraft such as the F-117 Nighthawk demonstrated the value of reducing radar visibility. The YF-23 incorporated stealth considerations into nearly every aspect of its structure. Sharp angles, carefully aligned surfaces, and concealed engine components helped minimize radar reflections. Even the aircraft's engine exhaust system was designed to reduce infrared signatures and make it harder for enemy sensors to detect. Unlike many fighters that prioritize visual appeal or traditional aerodynamic layouts, the YF-23 was engineered with a singular focus on survivability and effectiveness in modern combat. Every curve, edge, and surface had a purpose. Engineers worked tirelessly to reduce radar cross-section while maintaining excellent flight performance. The result was an aircraft that many analysts believe offered superior stealth characteristics compared to its rival. The aircraft's power came from 2 advanced turbofan engines. During testing, both prototypes used different engine configurations to evaluate performance. One prototype was equipped with Pratt & Whitney YF-119 engines, while the other used General Electric YF-120 engines. These engines represented some of the most advanced propulsion technology ever developed at the time. They allowed the aircraft to achieve remarkable speeds while maintaining efficiency. One of the key requirements of the ATF program was supercruise capability. This refers to the ability to sustain supersonic flight without using fuel-hungry afterburners. Traditional fighters often require afterburners to exceed the speed of sound, dramatically increasing fuel consumption and generating large infrared signatures. The YF-23 demonstrated the ability to cruise at supersonic speeds while preserving fuel and reducing detectability. This capability represented a significant advantage in combat operations. Pilots who flew the YF-23 often praised its stability and performance. Although it was not designed to perform dramatic airshow maneuvers, it excelled in areas that mattered most for real-world combat. The aircraft could fly fast, remain stealthy, and cover long distances efficiently. Many experts argue that these characteristics would have made it exceptionally effective in beyond visual range engagements where advanced sensors and missiles determine the outcome before opposing pilots ever see one another. The first YF-23 prototype received the nickname Black Widow II. The name honored the Northrop P-61 Black Widow, a famous night fighter used during World War II. The aircraft featured a striking black paint scheme that enhanced its intimidating appearance. The second prototype was known as Gray Ghost, reflecting its gray coloration and stealth-oriented mission profile. As flight testing progressed, both YF-23 prototypes demonstrated impressive capabilities. Engineers gathered extensive data on speed, handling, stealth characteristics, and overall performance. The aircraft consistently met or exceeded many expectations. Observers were particularly impressed by its speed and low observability. Reports from the testing period suggested that the YF-23 possessed excellent aerodynamic efficiency and remarkable high-speed performance. The competition between the YF-23 and YF-22 became one of the most significant rivalries in aviation history. Both aircraft represented extraordinary engineering achievements. Each offered unique advantages and reflected different design philosophies. The YF-22 emphasized agility and maneuverability, while the YF-23 focused more heavily on stealth, speed, and efficiency. As the Air Force evaluated the competing prototypes, decision-makers faced a difficult choice. Selecting the next-generation fighter involved balancing numerous factors, including performance, technological risk, production feasibility, and long-term operational requirements. Both aircraft demonstrated strengths that could potentially shape the future of American air power. Supporters of the YF-23 argued that its superior stealth characteristics and greater speed made it the better choice for future warfare. They believed that modern air combat would increasingly depend on sensors, networking, and long-range missile engagements rather than traditional dogfighting. From this perspective, the YF-23 appeared ideally suited for the evolving battlefield. Others favored the YF-22 because of its maneuverability and perceived lower development risk. The YF-22 demonstrated impressive agility and appeared more adaptable to a variety of combat scenarios. Ultimately, the Air Force selected the YF-22 in April 1991. The aircraft would later evolve into the F-22 Raptor, which entered operational service years later. For Northrop and McDonnell Douglas, the decision marked the end of the YF-23 program. Despite its impressive performance, the aircraft never advanced beyond the prototype stage. Only 2 examples were built, and neither entered production. For many aviation enthusiasts, the cancellation remains one of the most intriguing, what-if, moments in aerospace history. Although the YF-23 lost the competition, its influence did not disappear. Many technologies and lessons learned during the program contributed to future aerospace developments. Engineers gained valuable experience in stealth design, advanced materials, propulsion integration, and aerodynamic optimization. These insights continued to influence military aircraft programs long after the competition ended. The aircraft's appearance remains one of its most memorable characteristics. Even today, the YF-23 looks futuristic. Its sleek silhouette, sharp lines, and unconventional shape seem decades ahead of their time. Many people encountering the aircraft for the first time are surprised to learn that it was designed in the late 1980s. The design remains visually striking even by modern standards. Over the years, the YF-23 has developed a passionate fan base. Aviation enthusiasts frequently debate whether it should have won the ATF competition. Online forums, documentaries, and military aviation communities continue discussing its capabilities and potential. Some argue that it represented the future of air combat more accurately than its competitor. Others believe the Air Force made the correct decision based on available information at the time. Part of the aircraft's appeal comes from its mystery. Because it never entered production, many aspects of its potential remain unknown. People often speculate about how the aircraft might have evolved if development had continued. Advanced radar systems, upgraded engines, improved avionics, and new weapons could have transformed the YF-23 into an even more formidable platform. The rise of modern stealth aircraft has also renewed interest in the YF-23. As nations around the world invest heavily in low observable technologies, many observers revisit the design and appreciate how advanced it was for its era. Features that seemed revolutionary during the early 1990s have become increasingly relevant in contemporary military aviation. Another reason for the YF-23's enduring popularity is its role as a symbol of innovation. Aerospace history is filled with experimental aircraft that pushed technological boundaries even if they never reached production. The YF-23 belongs